Mendez is very food poisoned, so this may help mood-wise. Sterling is going to town on the mining down here. I'm going to build a copy of this here. And then this is going to get removed as well. Because we're going to make a... It's time to make a ritual room. Valentin. Ravenously hungry. I mean, just go get a meal. Ravenously hungry. Go get a meal. But please, do me a favor and don't fight each other while you're doing it. Oh, do you really need to eat next to each other while you do that? Okay, better. All right, nobody's particularly happy, though. Things are somewhat stable, so I'm gonna move things along. Geothermal would be still useful, so I think, but I need Anya doing other things. Let's have her convert Valentin, who's having a bad time anyways. All right. All right, 85 to 65. Progress is being made. Unfortunately, their mood damage that's done by that. Hey, Fletch. We have the same crew that we had before. I would very happily review them with you if you're still in the market. But it is still Galagos, Sphereling, Anya, and Valentin, where Galagos is our artist. Artist with some social skills, a little bit of shooting and a little bit of melee. Was as a child was in a cult and then became a bartender. Is incapable of intellectual, is a psychopath, and an optimist. We have Valentin, who is our sellsword, essentially. High shooting, high melee. Was a serving boy, became a warmonger. Is incapable of caring, has a great memory and bloodlust, which I should be taking advantage of, as a side note. Bloodlust means that a pawn can wear tattered clothing without penalty. So it's quite useful for that. And also, anytime I have the option to murder things, it will give a permanent mood bonus to Valentin. Anya is incapable of dumb labor, very neurotic, and kind, and she is our researcher and primary warden, and I think will eventually be the leader of our little religion, Tektugaism. And then Sphereling is a trigger-happy, teetotaling night owl, who is our miner and our doctor at the moment. Yes, we had one show up not too long ago, and the guy immediately stood up and walked off the map. So that can happen. Paid quest, paid volcanic winter. Let's see. Disnectro Olo, a baroness of the Exodus Empire, wants to perform a low-power test of one of her ship's area attack weapons. If she does, a layer of ash will be deposited in the upper atmosphere, reducing sunlight around Turtle Haven for 13 days, seriously harming the local ecosystem. Since you are the local landlord, under Imperial law, Disnectro needs your honorable permission. We would gain goodwill and advanced components and money, but it would definitely kill off our crops. We have 7 days to think about it. I wonder how long it's going to take for our corn plants to grow. We're going to hold off on that one for just a minute. Yes, darkness is good. Who is Valentin? What are your needs? Serious pain. Why are you in so much pain? Did something... I mean, it's just bruises, my dude. And they're all tended to. Yeah, darkness is good, but not having any crops is potentially less good. So I think it's a mixed bag, but I think... Ooh, we have a ritual opportunity soon. It may be worth doing. Mendez, after you finish eating, can you please clean the dirt and trash? Let's get our base a little less awful. Also, let's queue up some marble tile in here. There we go. Major break risk. Valentin, I'm not sure what to do for you, friend. Okay, you're hungry, so please go consume a simple meal. We should probably start trying to get some lavish meals going, but we have no one that can cook lavish meals. We started using nutrient paste. That's one thing that had not happened previously. Fletch, we did put in a nutrient paste dispenser with the intention of our colonists having a little easier time on the cooking front. So they would hate it, but that is actually a facet that comes with transhumanism. So part of our ideology, oops, if I click the right button, is people of our belief structure, Tektugaism, don't mind eating nutrient paste. And I believe that that is connected to the fact that we have transhumanism as part of our... Can I highlight this? And yeah, see, it's hard to see, but when I mouse over transhumanism... so one, not everyone is transhumanist. So only Anya, Sphirling, and Galagos are part of our religion at the moment. So Valentin needs regular meals, as do these three visitors, who are all of what ideology, actually? I haven't even looked. They are old Fieltism, which is also transhumanist, actually. Oh, well, there you go. So let me reassign them. All three of these should be on paste. There we go. Lovely. Does make life easier. One thing that I had not previously realized, I feel like there's some trouble going on here. Nope. Oh, food binge by Anya. Unfortunate. So each of the hoppers for the food paste creator has the ability for you to specify what goes in it. I currently have 2 of them on corn and 1 of them on insect meat exclusively. So if we ever have any insect meat, it gets transferred over. Anya's on a food binge, but she ate nutrient paste, which is kind of merciful. Let's see, we're almost at the point. If I reinstall this bed here and reinstall this here, we'll be able to reinstall this here after we do that. And we can actually give Man and Mendez 1 room, which will be pretty helpful. But Anya's just going to town on nutrient paste, which is fine. She's eating one of our simple meals. Slightly less optimal, but whatever. Oh, Valentin, you are still not happy. Hey, you don't like the darkness. I should probably put a regular light in Valentin's room for the time being. Let's reinstall this over here. She's going to town. She's gonna put on a few pounds. And then we're going to put a regular light, regular lamp, that is. Standing lamp. We'll put a regular lamp here for Valentin. So at least when he's in his room, he will not be bothered by dark light. So that might actually... Why did you eat without a table? That seems suboptimal. Actually, one way we can make... There goes another meal. One way we can make Anya happy, now that I think about it, is I lowered her research priority. If I set it to top priority, I believe she gets... Because she has a burning passion for it. Let me confirm that really quickly. Yeah, because she has a burning passion, she will be happy when she is doing it. So... I mean, you're no longer in the darkness. Why are you so pissed off? I guess you're in the rain instead. Oh, Anya's no longer pigging out. All right, that's something. All right, she's gonna sleep. Setsuko went on a insulting spree. Hopefully we'll stay far away from us. There we go. All right. Yeah, if we can get this corn crop in before... when is it? In 11 hours, we can try a ritual. We've had bad luck with those, but I think I'm going to... Oh, shoot. I converted my living room into a prison cell by accident there. Gotta hate it when that happens. There we go. And then we also, while we're at it, let's build a marble wall here and one more door here. Who is currently in a position to do that? All right, Setsuko. All right, you're getting meal. Yeah, I want to get it nice and clean so that when we do the ritual, things are nice and cleanly. Clean the blood. There we go. I think Valentin is just guaranteed to go. Oh, need marble blocks. Do we have slate blocks? Okay, so now this is a workshop. This is a kitchen. Okay, we're starting to get our rooms aligned here, which is good. Oh, let's reinstall this right quick down here. Can you please? Can anyone? There we go. Oh, dang it. I was slightly too slow. Man and Mendez. Valentin, if you could just do anything to make yourself happy, that would be absolutely fantastic. 4 hours to the ritual. Things are in relatively good shape, so... We're almost to a conversion ritual. What, Anya, are you... Okay, yeah, you're not quite at the point of conversion yet. What is the opportunity that we have here is going to be the Fair of Family. Who is the Fair of Family is not our religion, actually. Maybe we should do this one instead, because this is associated with our ideologian. Oh no, it is not. Is this one? Okay, wait, we have to wait and see. Maybe I'm wrong about that symbol. I'm having a hard time... Oh. Maybe let's start this ritual... Wait! Oh! Huh? I feel like rather than that... I feel like that said I couldn't do it for another 6 hours and then immediately said I can't do that for another 60 days. Interesting. We should definitely build a copy of this to get a dark light in here. But moods are low for sure. Especially Valentin is very, very unhappy. So I don't think that is the way that it went. That might be the case, but it really looked like I It really looked like it said you can't start it until, and then I waited until was happening, and then it immediately said the other way around, but maybe I'm losing my mind. Let's see now. I want to create, how long until you? Okay, that's something. Seems like our moods are slightly swinging in the right direction. Melendez is the happiest person on the face of the earth. What is going on? I mean, I see. Lots of loving going on. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention either, but I tried clicking it before it ticked over to no effect. Let's hold this door open. These inside doors, we don't need them closing on us. All right. Things are going all right. We're not particularly wealthy, that's for sure. Ready to harvest. Let's harvest that. Ready to harvest. Ready to harvest. Nice. Get a little bit of heal root, hopefully. Keep our med supply non-zero. Ooh. This grizzly bear, oh, just ate a turkey. Got it. So Valentin's mood has improved. Recreation starved, though. Is your work schedule for Valentin? I guess you don't. You have an hour of recreation time. I'll give you an hour in the morning, too. In hopes that you actually take advantage of it. But yeah, we're doing a decent job of creating kind of like a little space here, which feels pretty good. Let's get this unforbidden. Looks like we're well on our way to geothermal power. Galagos is putting the floors in the fridge zone, which is great. Things are at least looking clean. Galagos, what are you going to do? Holding marble tile. Can no one clean this? Please, anyone. I just want it clean. I will say, and this is like absolutely asking for trouble, but so far, Yuko has not lit anything on fire. So that's a blessing. Dim Advent. Need at least 25 unroofed tiles nearby. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's a ritual that has to be done. Starvation. Who is starving? Is that Tsuko? Malnourished. Consume a simple meal. 8 raw food. What is... Did I assign Setsuko to something weird? Oh, the hoppers are empty for the paste because we've used up all our corn. All right, I got it. I see now. Let's just make this one include all meat products. There we go. All right, so yeah, we're gonna have to do a bit more hunting, it looks like. Which is another thing that will suffer at the, actually, now that I think about it, that's going to be another problem. We should hunt as much as we can, because when we go volcanic winter, which, when does that expire? 4 days? Yeah. Oh, okay. We have trees that are getting in the way of our windmills. Okay, both of you. Not assigned plant cutting. All right, let's give everybody a 4 on plant cutting. And then we'll force them to do this because... Actually, hold on. Let's make it easier. Let's make them a 1 on plant cutting. There we go. And they should get those trees down really quickly, so that our windmills get going again. We should concrete over the floor in front of those. There we go. We're producing power again. Yeah, let's I think concrete is the cheapest material. What do you cost? 1 steel? Yeah, that's fine. Oops, that's not a place that we want that. There we go. That will prevent those windmills from becoming a problem again. And then I don't want them cutting plants anymore. Okay, our perimeter's looking pretty good. Construction botched, construction botched. These 3 recruits... Mendez tried to convert Sphereling to her ideal religion. Sphereling's certainty has fallen from 100 to 98%. She resents the conversion attempt. Fair enough. Speaking of, Anya, you are ready to convert. When Valentin comes back, we should get that going. Anya's coming out to help with the concrete because we have power woes again. Valentin back yet? I guess I sent him far afield to go hunting. Yeah, alright. He's come and gone. And I can't get rid of the vomit in this room, which is like... actually, with him on a minor break, I'm suddenly a little concerned that, what's he going to do? He's going to sleep? Alright. That's going to piss him off, but if we get him over to Tectugism, it'll be, that'll be a big boon for us. Now I'm going to create some very rudimentary, kill boxes around the fronts of each of these. Yeah, they're just gonna have tattered apparel. I don't see any way around that. $25. So dim advent. Okay, and this will attract friendly visitors. Got it. Who is starving? Setsuko. You're eating. Okay. After you're done staring at that, is there any way I can... Nope, I don't want you to drop the wooden club. I just want you to clean up the vomit in the laboratory. Okay, it's time for drastic measures. Setsuko, I'm setting you to clean only, and I am also setting you to inside only. All right, so hopefully you will clean now. And I guess, oh, this should be considered inside now, shouldn't it? Let's get that cut out as well. We also need to adjust our roofed area. There we go. That should all be roofed, as should this. Okay, nothing is decaying. We have random stools and chairs all over the place that we should probably deal with. Reinstall that there, and it's actually all our major workstations sorted out. Oh yeah, actually that's another thing. Sphereling is our doctor, and this is new. That this was added afterwards, but I did not realize this. But if I go to assign, I can set up Sphereling to carry 3 herbal medicine for tending. That's actually super helpful. So she will do that when she wakes up, not before. Okay, our windmills will no longer get blocked. Valentin is still feeling like he's seen better days, but he's wandering into Galagos's room. The two of them already don't like each other very much. We can actually expand our home zone. Oh, that's probably why that isn't getting cleaned. There we go. Now I understand. That was the rub. There we go. Much better. I could probably even have another few sculptures get made. I don't think that would be unreasonable. Okay, now this... Yeah, those are nice because getting rid of those just has very little downside and reveals smooth stone that is attractive. Okay, we can now expand this zone to include that. So I think... These crops are almost done. 85% grown? Yeah, I think they will be done. Who's idle? Sphereling? Let's see. We can... I think this is as large as I'm going to make this room for the time being. Actually, I'm going to make it one larger in this direction. Just for symmetry's sake. I'm also going to reinstall the dark light there. We have a good we have a good supply of meat. So over here, I could do the dim advent. Light a campfire or ritual spot. Must be unroofed within at least 25. So if I click this, so the 3 of them will do it. Expected quality, participants, low expectations. What can I do to... Doesn't seem like there... I guess other than more participants, there's not a lot I can do. So we're kind of rolling the dice on what might not be a great event. Okay, we have finished these walls, which is great. Oops, let's not go too crazy. I do want some berries, but I don't want all the berries. All right, we have a raid. It's 3 folks with bows. Which way are they going to come in? So we have Galagos. I think we're gonna handle them pretty handily. Famous last words. Let's see. So zone. Which one are they gonna come in? I'm still unsure. Okay. I want to. I'm gonna do that, and then this is going to be chunk, clear all, chunks, copy settings. Where did I put that other one? There it is. Paste settings. I did set it to critical, right? No, I didn't. Oh, they're coming in from both sides. All right, let's get Galagos there, and let's get Valentin here. Once again, I have botched it quite badly. I gotta work on my combat skills. Hang in there, Valentin. Nope. Valentin, this one. There we go. No. My colony wealth is still very, very low. So let's see. Get you off and get you off. There we go. So Valentin has Bloodlust, so now is a great time to... You do have Bloodlust, right? Yeah. Yep. We should give... Oh, careful though. That was risky business. I mean, that was just, it was poorly managed by me, that raid. Honestly similar to this one. Let's see. The person just came in, they used the windmills as defenses, and I just didn't handle it properly. What are you going to do? Fleeing. You don't need to flee. Man. Prioritize hauling the cave dweller. Prioritize hauling the cave dweller. There we go. Now, Valentin should have gotten a nice mood boost for that. Let's double check that. Yes, witness to death with Bloodlust. So for the next 4 days, Valentin's mood is going to be pretty exceptionally good. Let's see. How's your health? We should tend you. It's good practice for Searling, who we need to get her medical skill up. Okay, you're injured. Why can I not heal you? Oh, it is already healed. I don't know who tended to them. Okie doke. Let's get all this stuff hauled into this little corner here. There we go. Oh yeah, Bloodlust is a great trait actually, Fletch. Not only does it allow you to, does it mean that you get a mood bonus from that, from killing others, you also don't mind wearing tainted apparel. So you can wear things off of dead people and you will be quite content with it. So let's see, we're almost done with geothermal, at which point Anya's gonna stop. Okay. We're gonna stop researching for the moment. We can start to work our way into some of these, though. So neural superchargers, that's a thing that transhumanists want. Construct neural supercharger devices. Neural superchargers improve consciousness and learning rate, but they also increase hunger, and the effect must be refreshed daily. Transhumanists often hold neuro superchargers as an important practice, so it'd make our people happy to have it, but for the time being, we still have to make 3 button-down shirts, and I actually would like to make 3 more dusters, so I'm going to have Anya spend some time on crafting. Wait, Anya, why are you not eating nutrient paste? Oh, it's because the 2 turkey meat is blocking the rest. All right, we're learning about the disadvantages of Oh, you're not assigned to cooking. Oh, lots of people are not assigned to cooking. All right, I think Setsuko is going to get assigned to cooking to restock the hoppers. Setsuko, please. No suitable food item. All right, there we go. All right, we got nutrient paste again. All right, we've been doing a bad job keeping that one going, but that's better. Actually, I'm curious. What does our graph look like? Yeah, our colony is pretty low on value. All right, everybody mostly healed. Valentin at least is healed. Anya, you don't have a convert ready quite yet. Oh, how did we do on hunting? Pretty good. Let's see. We're not going to waste our time with those. We will hunt that. We won't mess with the timber wolf. We're going to have some donkey meat, apparently. And maybe some horse meat as well. This is all in preparation for the quest that I think we are going to accept pretty soon. So. Quest expires in 24 hours. All right. Let's just accept it now, actually. I think we're in good enough shape. Actually, wait, how close are we on the plants? 91% grown. So they're not going to get there in time. I think we do it anyways. Because we can, at 91% grown, we can force harvest, I think. Yep, we'll do that. And then meat paste was never off the menu, that's for sure. All right, we'll accept that. There we go. And so begins the volcanic winter. All right, the pods arrive with advanced components. Where did those land? Hello? Oh, there they are. Those are very valuable, so let's get them inside ASAP. Okay, we should disable, we don't want to allow sowing. We only want to cut the corn because the volcanic winter Ash in the atmosphere will obscure the sun, temperature will drop, and plants will suffer for lack of sunlight. It could pass in a few weeks, or it might last many quadrums. Well, we know that it will... Ah, the refugees are leaving. Okay, so thank you, Setsuko, Man, and Mendez. You did great work. But you will not be too sorely missed, as none of them had the skills that we were really looking for. Let's see, I wanted to get... Where are... What? I don't remember the name of them either. The things that you put... Ah, shelves. There we go. Let's do some marble shelves in here that we're going to put the medicine in. There we go. There we go. Minor break wrist on Galagos. All right, go eat. I'm hoping that the corn plants don't die. Valentin, can you just prioritize hauling the corn? I want to get the corn into safety. We'll get to it eventually. The animals will also leave the map tile, so gotta get them before that happens. None of the refugees offered us anything. That's not entirely surprising. Quest complete. The survivors survived. You've successfully completed the quest. Appears that we got nothing for it. Okay, is the issue that Galagos is also set to hunt on a high priority? Let's just stop that. Galagos can do other things. Like haul corn. Now we're going to need an overflow location for corn, and we'll put it down here. We'll create another stockpile zone, maybe here. And we'll just put corn there. And actually, I'm going to put it at preferred, because I think, what is this one set at? Also preferred. Okay, so actually I'll set it, yeah, I'll leave it at preferred. Because we don't need to refrigerate corn, so... Ooh. New sculpture of good quality. Nice. Let's install that in Valentin's room. He's been pretty sad sack lately. Okay, nope. That's not what these are for. It's my fault for... this will be for medicine, herbal, and glitter world. And when this one comes up, it will be for the rest. Yeah, and in fact, for the time being, I'm just going to remove corn from this one so that the corn gets hauled down here, just because I want to make sure I have space so that my simple meals are protected. Shelter for a friend. Penguin Baves Dorbin, universe chief of the tribe of them, is requiring a favor. Her friend Vasgobia, Tiger, is interested in learning about new cultures, and she wants you to host her at Turtlehaven for 11 days. Tiger appreciates quality accommodations. You will gain goodwill if you keep her average mood above 50%. Okay, I'm going to think on that for a second, because our bedrooms are cramped, so that might be slightly hard for us to make sure that she is happy, but... And let's see, let's optimize this a little bit. So we're gonna do... Actually, Galagos, what is your cooking at now? Your cooking is at 9, so actually let's have you start... Let's add a new bill for lavish meals. And then I'm also going to unsuspend survival meals. And I want to have 10 packaged survival meals and 5 lavish meals, because we can use those as a way to boost mood when we need to. And then this is going to be, if we're looking at foods, we're going to have, let's see, where's the vegetarian stuff? Yeah, so we're going to have vegetarian on the left. And we're going to have meat on the right. And we'll make both of these important. So those who can haul will keep meat and veg there. There we go. This corn is deteriorating a little fast. So I'm going to have these two take a second to collect as much of the corn as they possibly can. In fact, to get this done quickly, it's going to be haul o'clock for the two of them. Please just get the corn, please, Galagos. Oh, now we have an eclipse to go with our volcanic winter. That's exciting. Okay, Sphereling is at least hauling. That's good. Just don't want to waste the corn. Oh, we got another raid coming in. Multiple angles. They will prepare for a while and then attack. Okay. I see 3 of them there. And 1 of them here. So he's got a club, spear, knife. All right. Please, for the love of all that is holy. This will be good for Valentin's mood. They do outnumber us, though, so that's not super great. Okay, that's enough. It's enough hauling obsessively. Okay, they are beginning their assault. So I'm gonna get Valentin probably over here. I really need to get a few chunks for defense in place. Oh, they're all coming in this way. Slow down, please. Good show. Run away. Okay. I fear I've not made a good... Damn it. Yeah. Get... Oh! No, you don't. I don't know who the headshot was on. I hope it wasn't on Valentin. Alright. Okay. We did not die. But this again emphasizes the absolute need for, actually, hold on. How is Valentin doing? I should check his health before, Death in 5 hours. Okay, we gotta be a little more speedy about this. So the way that we're gonna do this is we're gonna create a sleeping spot, designate it for medical, rescue him, get up and come over here. Wait, can I not assign? Wait, I need you to rescue him to there. Hold on, maybe we need to designate all of these to not be medical. Okay. There we go. 5 hours still. Why can you not just treat him there? Oh, already tending. Okay, good. All right, she'll come out, she'll heal him up, and then we'll be done. I don't think he has any permanent injuries. Ah, he did lose his index finger. But eventually we'll convert him to transhumanism, and then we'll give him some sweet bionic arms. Okay, he's stabilizing. Okay, he's pretty safe now. So let's undo that for medical. Reset these to medical. Then have her... Wait, she's already tending to him, but... Wait, rescue him. There's plenty of medical stuff. Call that medicine. Words. There. We'll need to clear some things up. But he should be able to rest in this nice clean warm space now that there's no danger. Prioritize tending to him. What else are you gonna do? Confused. And then when Anya gets up, I'm gonna preach health on him, I think. Wait, where's unroofed? Wait, why is this room unroofed? Oops. Oh, do we have some... I wonder if we've opened ourselves up to infestation over here. But Valentin's okay now. Lost an index finger, not the end of the world. So here's the question. We're not that close to converting him over, but I kind of feel like preaching health is not worth it. So I'm actually going to try and convert him when he's awake. All right. Because he's going to be out of action for a little while no matter what, and I think that getting him converted is probably the better play. But we definitely need more recruits, which is why it's really sad that all 3 of these are extremely dead. All 4 of these are extremely dead. Yeah, get this re-roofed so things aren't falling apart. Now, unfortunately... I guess Galagos is our cook. So, he'll make some lavish meals. We'll put Valentin on lavish meals for the time being. Alright. Volcanic winter isn't hitting us too hard. I think our potatoes might actually still be growing a little bit. Oh, they're talking. Okay. Have you considered Tektugaism? He's already going to be pretty bummed out. Yeah, intense pain, so... Okay, are you making the lavish meals? Because that's the... No, you're doing the packaged survival meals. Let's do the lavish meals first. Because we can put... we want the packaged survival meals because they're useful for traveling, but I don't think we're going to be traveling until we build up our colony size a little bit. All All right, we're starting to get some clothing available, which is good. It's not high quality, but... Okay, let's just, I mean, uninstall this if it's just going to be randomly here. Now, we can build a geothermal to up our power. Might be worth it. All right, we now have lavish meals. So let's, Yep, he's already on lavish, so hopefully we can improve his mood by giving him lavish meals. Okay, that all looks good. Flak jacket, gun link. All right, everybody who has forced stuff, it's forced good stuff. So I think that's all fine. Actually, is his mood getting bad? No, his mood's actually fine. I think mostly because he has a plus 33% mood boost from killing 4 people. Okay, yeah, he's gonna be just fine while he recovers. This is what we're learning. I wouldn't mind having a trading party to sell with. Oh. What, Anya tried to convert Valentin to her ideology. Okay, yep, good. Oh, Valentin's back up and running. What caused them to get up? Unclear. Eating nutrient paste. It's a classic, Oh, actually, we should definitely get Valentin's gun back. Caligos, if you could just prioritize hauling the chain shotgun, please. Now, Caligos, you're moving very slowly. Is that what I'm noticing? Whoa. Oh, I see. You're moving very slowly because you just smoked some smoke leaf because your mood is low. That's probably fine. Famous last words. But speaking of which, let's not go taking drugs at the moment, everybody. Okay, the eclipse is ending. The winter is not. Simple meal, I'm not gonna lose any sleep over. Starting to have some packaged survival meals, which will be great if we end up caravanning at some point. Is that chinchilla? Guinea pig. Harvest that. Yeah, so plant handling, animal handling, and crafting are problematic. Trying to decide how we want to